In San Antonio, the Grizzlies taking on the Spurs. For the Memphis Grizzlies, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Spurs Grizzlies is next, right after this. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Morant. Then there's Jackson. And it's Tillman in at the center. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. Oh, a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Pass to Vassell. Tipped away. Nice shot by Pirtle.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Now here's Morant. Here's Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. Over Brooks. Johnson can't hit. Memphis with the ball. Bane drives in. Johnson with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That shot misses. Nice D from Brooks. Morant surveying the D. And a wide open look for Bane. Nailed from three-point land.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Pass to Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. And there's the pass to Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bane. The three from Morant. That shot is off. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
Now, here's Vassell. We saw him with 10 points last game. Johnson from outside gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Morant passes to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Vassell grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Here's Tillman after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Outside, Bain. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Sohan, the pass to Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. A rebound by the Spurs. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Vassell. Passes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Johnson. Wide open. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Morant outside. He kicks it to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. Knocked away. Bain against Jones. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy could do anything. And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Morant against Jones. Morant passes to Tillman. Back to Morant. A shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Brooks against Jones. Pass to Sohan. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. Josh Richardson comes in for Keldon Johnson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones is checked in.
And Pirtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Pass to Jackson. Poked away. To the middle. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Jackson.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Jones. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Back to Jones. Now here is Pirtle. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Jones. The feed to Jackson. Misses from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Perk, and it's Doug McDermott in for Vassell. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Richardson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's McDermott, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Now here's Jones after the miss from Doug McDermott. And the foul on Isaiah Roby. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bain. And the shot goes in. Bain's got 5 now. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates.
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Feeds to Richardson. Here's Roby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Over Bain. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. To the paint, here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Spurs trail by 3. And there's the pass to Roby. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. Collins with it. Jones covering. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
One shot.
That one misses for Collins.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Collins. No good with the layup. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to when you're a small market. Got to invest in development.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that one.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now, here's Bain. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Richardson against Bain. And the rejection by Jackson. Collins banked in off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Green. Clark right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Memphis leading by 7. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's Clark. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Jones against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Jones. It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Johnson. And that one drops for him.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And the pass to Vassell. Now Johnson. Vassell with it. 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Clark. Johnson against Williams. Fires from 14. Johnson can't get it to go. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar, covered by Johnson. Conchar can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. For San Antonio, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Johnson dishes to Pirtle. To end the cold streak, he lays it in. Pirtle's got 5 now.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Jones against Morant, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Baines checked in for Conchar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Vassell hits them both.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Tillman. Morant finds Brooks. Over Johnson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Jones drives in. The dish now to Pirtle. 2 points. That one goes. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Pirtle. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Johnson against Williams. Fades and shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Sohan.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Passes to Bain. Kicks it to Williams. This one for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. The pass to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Driving in. 6 to shoot. Vassell, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Tillman. And he gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And San Antonio shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Down low, here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
And he makes the first. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And Williams drops them both. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Vassell. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Passes it to Sohan. Sinks the triple. Sohan's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Jones against Morant. From outside the arc, there's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Here's Jones, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Vassell. Johnson against Williams. They swipe it. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Vassell, and that one goes long. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Shoots it. Brooks misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Back to Jones. Now Vassell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Morant after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Sohan. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Morant passes to Tillman. Now Bain. Out to Morant. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. And here is Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2022. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Throw good, Bane.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now, here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
So it's the Spurs now. 8-point game. Defended by Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Bane. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Richardson finds McDermott. Richardson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Outside, Jones to the paint. Here's Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Spurs trail by 5. Richardson outside to the wing on the left. Passes to Roby. Stolen by Jackson. Richardson against Morant. Going inside. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
San Antonio with the ball. Richardson outside. Knocked away. Jones with it. And it's Richardson picking him up for the finish. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
1:49 left to play in the first half. The pass to Roby. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Green in for Dillon Brooks. Richardson against Morant. Lets it go from 11.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Count it. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Roby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drills it from outside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant drives in. Good work defensively by Richardson. San Antonio's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Jones. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 8. In the corner, it's McDermott. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Morant. There's the triple. And there's Green on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Tyus Jones out there with Ja Morant. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brooks. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the wide open shot from Green. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Sohan. Brooks covering. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. For 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant outside. Inside. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Morant against Jones. Morant kicks to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Vassell. Poke loose. It's stolen by Jones. One-on-one here. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Sohan. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Morant against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points in the game so far.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Green, and it's Bane in for Tyus Jones.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Johnson down low. Brooks covering. Johnson can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 12. Outside, Bane. Down low, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 14. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Passes it to Brooks. Releases. The rebound by the Spurs. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they get it back. Now here's Vassell. 8 points for him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's the pass to Sohan. Second shot opportunity.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
Here's the three.
And pressing a bit here. Down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it. And instead, it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
And Jones pulls it down. Spurs trail by 12. Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. Outside, Jones. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Payne for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Look at the concentration from Johnson, able to take the hit and still complete the play.
No good on the free throw. Konchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. So we can't get either to fall.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. That's tipped. Morant outside. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Payne.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Sohan. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded by Bain. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Bain against Johnson. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's stolen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Richardson. For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season, should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Williams, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Richardson outside. And there's the pass to Roby. Just 5 on the clock. And he lays it straight in. Roby's got his first basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of one.
Morant with it. He's got 14. On the wing, Bane. On the wing, Williams. He's defended by McDermott. Williams kicks to Morant. They get the rebound. Here's Clark. Off on the layup. Spurs trail by 15. Outside, Jones. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Now Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Back to Clark. Jones from outside. Roby with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
To the right side. Here's McDermott. Yep, that one goes in there. McDermott's got 7 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Morant outside. At the top of the key, Clark. Out to Morant. Over Richardson. And another miss by Memphis. Spurs trail by 13. To the paint. It's deflected. They get it back. Tries yet again. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 7.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Morant passes to Concho. Shoots over McDermott. Bane. And no good that time. As the Spurs taking it the other way. And there's a whistle that goes on John Concho. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Spurs have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to McDermott. Here's Richardson. Tries again, goes up again, and they pick up 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Green. He kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark, the pass to Morant. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's good from the elbow. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio. Richardson against Morant. Clark outside. They need this one. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Morant's got 17 now.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. The three makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Clark outside. Dishes it to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For San Antonio, they've made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Right side, Green jacks up a 3. That shot off. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good. And here's Green outside. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to just take charge of this game. Don't be passive. Impose your will on the game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Richardson. Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Jones. Count it. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now here's Richardson. There's the three. And it's Sohan missing. Here's Brooks. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Jones checked in for the Spurs. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jones against Jones. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jones.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks kicks to Bane. No good that time. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. To the middle. A nice shot by Sohan.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Jones. In the corner, it's Payne. Pass to Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Outside, Payne. Here's Tillman. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Spurs trail by 6. To the left side wing. Here's Sohan, guarded by Jackson. And it's good, 2 points. Sohan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Brooks outside. Pass to Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the feed to Jackson. Another shot. Basket good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Jones against Jones. Now the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis leading by 4. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Tillman. Kicks it to Brooks. Here's Jackson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Memphis. Here's Morant. Over Jones. And it's Morant missing. Spurs trail by 4. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Sohan. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so here's Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Richardson against Bain. Johnson right side. 4 on the clock. He dishes it to Pirtle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Richardson, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Morant finds Jackson. Over Johnson. Jackson misses.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Sohan. Passes it to Jones. It's over Morant. Misses off the left iron.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
The pass to Tillman. Off target with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 19 points for Ja Morant. So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. Got a piece of it. Pass to Pirtle. Out to the wing. Here's Vassell. Makes it off the glass.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Vassell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant dishes to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Johnson finds Jones. Passes to Sohan. A 3-ball. Here's Vassell. No good off the back of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio, trailing here by 8. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Johnson. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
The pass to Tillman. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Jackson. From 7. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And when Pirtle gets into a groove, he demands the ball. He's incredibly dangerous when he has the hot hand.
Now here's Morant. Brooks finds Jackson inside. Morant, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Spurs trail by 8. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Vassell with it. Now defended by Bane. Jackson against Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good for Brooks. For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. Jones kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by Morant.
Bring it on D. Morant with the swat.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 1:03 left in the game. High post Johnson over Brooks. Johnson can't hit. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Memphis.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They did lose focus, and it made a difference.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jaren Jackson.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. He kicks it to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. The Grizzlies with another miss. Chandler with the steal. Morant dishes to Chandler. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.